Hi everyone, and welcome to another Goon Squad tutorial. Well, I guess I wouldn't call this a tutorial, more or less a follow-up exercise on weight painting. I did a video earlier on how to weight paint, and I showed you how to do it all using automatic rigging, which doesn't really work out for all mesh avatars. And one of my viewers contacted me and asked me if I can do a tutorial on manual weight painting because he tried using the methods that I showed him and he had encountered some errors with the rigging. And since there were some things that I didn't cover, like how to unlock the joint rotation so you can pose the avastar in complex positions like this. You see this like a Y pose or the hands turn inward. So I guess it's an O pose. Um, things like that. I figured why not? We can try this out. So this is actually the third time I'm doing this tutorial. The first time the video didn't convert properly. The second time I got 20 minutes into it and realized the mic fell out. And now the third time is what we're doing right now. So if it messes up again, I guess it's not meant for me to make this tutorial. You'll have to figure out manual weight painting on your own. Um, I have no idea who this character is, or what game she's from, or whatever she's from, but it is a nice medium for uh, doing manual weight painting, and that's what I'll be showing you today. Sorry I went over on my 1 minute talk time, so let's dive into it. Okay, so we're going to start this tutorial in object mode, obviously, and I'm going to turn on the screencast because, oh, I turned it on for once. Lucky, tutorial's looking up already. Alright. So as you see, this is Mesh Girl, and she is in parts. She has a belt, a leg belt thingy down there, and she wears a necklace. And we are going to separate these parts from her body to make it easier for rigging. And I bet you're wondering, why should we separate them? Well, you see, if I was to rig all of this as is in one solid piece, things that shouldn't flex will flex. Like if she was to bend her hips over this, her, upper body over this way, or something, this wrench would bend, and it's a solid object and shouldn't bend. So we want to separate it so that we can rig everything, weight paint things separately. It makes it easier, you'll see. So let's get into actually taking the mesh apart. So we can't select it as is because it's fused as one part. We're going to have to go into object mode and take it apart there. So select the main mesh, which is this upper body, and we're going to press the tab key and scroll in. And we're going to start selecting the parts that we want to separate. And we're going to do that by pressing the L key. To make things easier, we're going to make sure that this edge select box is selected. And it just may be over here on the vertex select, so switch it over to the edge select for this part. So now with the edge selected, we're going to press L and start selecting the pieces we want to take apart. And that is this belt. But just as I started taking it apart, I realized I did something wrong. This model has a lot of double faces. These are the doubles, so we're gonna take those off first. So we're gonna go to tab, back into object mode, and select all. Then press tab and go into edit mode. Then press W and remove doubles. Oh, guess I did it already. AW remove doubles. There we go. Didn't encounter any in the arms. It was just really this part. So with the doubles removed, things would be a lot easier when it comes to separating. So we're going to select the mesh again, go back into edit mode, press A, and then press L and start selecting parts that we want. to remove. So as you see, it's a lot easier now that we have the doubles removed. So we're going to select all of these. Looks like bullets or something. Gun, hammer, this little inch thingy. Oh, and that's the skirt. We don't want that right now. And this 2 is connected to the skirt, so we need this. So we have this deselected, and we're going to press the P key and separate by selection. Let's go into object mode and move this to a different layer by pressing M, and let's sling it over here to separate it side. Now we're going to need to remove the other belt. So when you try to press L, you get the skirt too. So I could just use that selected and press the C key, make this scroll and make it bigger. Press the middle key and use this to deselect all of the skirt. See again, middle key. I'm sure that's probably an easier way to do this, but I don't know it. If you do, feel free to tell me, because that'll make things a lot easier. It may have been easier just to select the belt. So I'm going to pause this real quick and just, grab the belt. You can tell if you got everything, scrolling it over and see what pulls. As this happens, and press Control Z and fix that. So I'm going to go fix this real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, that took a little longer than I expected, but the job got done. We have the skirt on a separated from the belt up here, because you know how I like to do skirts. I'm just going to do that as an automatic rigging. I don't know how to manually paint skirts properly, so we're going to use a template for that. So I've already separated it in edit mode and moved it to one of these layers down here. So we have the skirt and the belt in different pieces. Now I'm going to remove those. So at least 2. We're going to do the same thing for other parts that we want to remove. That we're going to rig. The other parts we want separate. The necklace that is right here. The necklace right here. The choker right here. And these leg thingy mabobs down here. Now these are easy enough to do where I don't unlike the skirt, so I guess I can record this happening. So if not, I'll probably edit it and make it faster. So let's go and start removing the extra pieces. So whoops, object mode, tab, and L like before. Select the pieces. So it's the leg thing. I'm going to press the P key, selection, test and see if it's off. It's indeed off. So we have that. Let's move it to the separated side to an empty layer. Do the same thing with the necklace. So let's select the necklace, chest part, tab, and L key, L key, L key, L key, key. So we get all of the necklace. Press the P key again, and by selection, object, M, and right here. And let's do the same thing for this necklace. So I knew it wasn't going to be easy. Just do the same thing. And I'm going to do the same thing and pause it real quick because this is going to take a second. Okay, we have all the necklace selected and a piece of the coat. So can shift and click and move that. See, I have all the necklace, and we're going to press the P key again and by selection. So we have that, and we're going to move it to see another empty layer, which is over there. The neck is clear for the most part. And those are all the loose parts that I want to separate from this mesh. Okay, so now we get to the fun part, and that's rigging the mesh to the avastar. And I've already lined it up pretty well, except for the arms, because I have to do the demonstration on how to unlink, what's that word? Unconstrain the joint rotation. So we're going to go into pose mode real quick. Select the loops, and we're going to go and press the N key, and this will bring up this panel right here. So if your screen is like this, press N and the panel will come up. If the panel's already there, just scroll down until you see this box right here, rotation controls. I'm going to make it bigger so you can see what's all there. You see the box that says all bones? Check that, and then press disable rotation limits. So what that does is give us the ability to rotate things freely. Let's see, without them on, let's see, enable rotate the bones. We try to, if we enable the rotation limits, we see we try to move it, the leg is like constrained and won't turn. So if we disable those on all bones, we're able to twist the leg any way we want. So let's position it properly. So let's move this here, move it there, here, right there. I still don't know the button for copy the mirror that, so if anybody knows it, feel free to tell me. I would like to know how to mirror the rotations on side A to side B. That'll make things go a lot faster. Until then, so we have to move her hands. So we can do that now that the joint rotation is disabled. But as you can see, her arms are too long, and the hands are going past, the avastar hands are going past the mesh's hands, which will make things a lot difficult. So we're going to need to shrink the avastar hands by going into object mode, select the loops, over here to the cube, scroll down till you see the body morphers, and we're going to select the torso and lower the arm length until the thumbs match up. Yeah, that's about right. We're going to position this a little more. And reposition that. Go to pose mode. Press R. And scale that over. So. Oops. So while I'm here, I'm just going to go to the avastar layer real quick. I think it's number 2. And I'm going to that and scale it in a little bit. There we go. The neck is down here, so I want to make the neck a little longer as well. Whoa. Guess using the ears to line up would be best. Where is it? Neck line. Right here. Line the ears up as best we can. Oh, we need to lower the neck line. Nose up there. Ew, ain't that creepy? Alright, neck length. The eye should be about there anyway. Ugh, gross. But that means that we did it right. So now that we have everything all lined up, let's rig this so we can blank that out because it's so creepy. Alright, so we have same old ritual. Select the mesh by pressing A, hold down shift, select the avastar layer. While still holding shift, select the loops, go to avastar, scroll down, assign alter to rest pose, very important that you check that, and assign armature. Just wait for it to load. Okay, so we have that. And as you see, success. Sort of, kinda. Everything is into the T pose and working beautifully. Alright, now it's time to, well, wait, we have to continue rigging first. We still have the other side. So keep the avatar selected. Let's go to the other layers. In fact, we could just select all of them, save some time. Deselect the avastar layer. Wait. Deselect that. If everything else selected, select the avastar layer. Go into object mode. That. And assign armature. Whoops. Alright, everything is rigged to the skeleton. Now I bet you're wondering why didn't I do that with everything selected earlier? You'll see why. I guess it's the right word, but shut up, you'll see why. Okay. Back to work. Now it's time to get to the nitty gritty, the weight paint. And we don't need the avastar visible, but we need the avastar bones. So let's select the loops and scroll all the way down to the bottom. Oh, gotta press the person. Then scroll down all the way to the bottom and hide everything. We want only the bones, not the meshes. Now let's go over to our avatar mesh that's here. As you see, just the bones, so we don't have that creepy double face. Select the loops, pose mode, everything's gravy. So that. Skin paint. And let's start fixing the errors that we have. So when we move the arm, you see that happen. And we don't want the bone responding to the arm. We don't want the collar responding to the arm. So we are going to bend it out of shape like so. Go up to tools on the side. Turn the weight paint down to 0 and the radius, you can leave it as is. And remove the heat from that arm. And do the same thing up here with the collar because it's not supposed to move. Yeesh, wait a minute, it's got heat, I guess. Remove all of that. And over here. And then we do the same thing on this arm. And we're removing all the heat, for the right arm heat from the collar and hoodie because it doesn't belong. So now when we move the arm, the collar doesn't go bananas. There we go. Let's see. Alright, so that's R. Select the chest because that's where I want to rig the hoodie to. Just this part. So select the chest and turn the heat back up to red. And let's start weight painting all that is blue and making it red. So we also want to remove that neck part here. I don't think that should happen. So remove the neck. Turn it. I don't want that moving at all. So it may be the head dragging it as well. But let's just remove the neck pieces at first, and then we'll go over to the head. Alright, now let's start the head. I knew it! And remove the weights from there because we don't want that. Okay. There we go. Head has the weights there. The neck moves only what it's supposed to. I think that's the heart of the necklace, so we want to give that heat too. Turn the radius down quick. Heat that. Uh-oh. Messed up. Whoops. No, that down, that up. Actually, I don't think that would work anyway, so let's just remove this for now. Good enough. This is head weight. Okay, good enough. Alright, so we have the body, upper body, all that looking pretty nice. With this being fine, and that being fine. Whoop, that's not good. Hoodie. So we'll take this and just heat that with red. I guess we could move it to the neck if you wanted it to, but I don't think that's how hoodies work, so I'm not going to. If you feel like you want to move the hoodie piece, this part of the hood to move with the neck, then by all means feel free to rig it to do so, but personally I do not, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, so we have upper body, okay. Upper body, okay. Stomach, okay. Legs, good. Feet, great. So body rigged, great. Time to put on the accessories that we took off earlier. This fairly is the easy part. Oh shoot, forgot to check that. Check the head. Weight paint. Okay, there's no. Okay. Like the eyes real quick. Weight paint. I guess that's okay. Alright, that's not really important anyway. So, like I was saying, pieces that we took off. So let's go into object mode real quick and select our first piece, and that is this belt. So we have our belt, and we're going to enable the avastar bones. So we have bones, then we're going to click the belt, and then we're going to do weight paint. And as you see, with the leg selected, and you can see that this is what I was talking about the flexy tools that shouldn't be flexy. It shouldn't be moving. So we're going to empty the weights for the legs because we don't want them anymore. And rather than having to turn the weight paint down, turn the radius up, and remove all of them, we're just going to select the bones, go to the avastar tab. Whoops. Avastar tab and push remove weights and do the same thing on this side, remove weights. So there should be no leg weights on this piece of mesh. Alright, so we're going to go to the pelvis, and we're going to put all of the weight onto the pelvis. So back up here to the tools, turn the weight all the way up, turn the radius all the way up, and then make everything red. Scorching hot. So notice everything totally red. And we're going to do the same thing with the other piece of the belt, which is, no, that's the skirt. That's the other piece of the belt. So that, and this, that, white paint, take off the leg weights again. So star, remove weights, selected, remove weights, and make it all hot. This thing do the same to the inside. I don't know if that's weighted or not. Is this weighted? So it's empty. Remove weights. Remove weights. Alright, so all of that is good. What else do we need? What else is missing? The necklace, which is not on this layer. Alright, it's on this layer. So you're going to do the same thing. Let the necklace, let the avastar go into weight paint. Remove any weights from this. The chest, nope, don't want that. Chest. Remove the weights. Check everything out. Remove weights. Just select the neck, the head. Remove from that. Alright, and remove weights from that. Okay, then we're just gonna go to the chest, I think. No, it's on the neck. And weight paint that and make it all red. So you see why I separated them. If I was to leave them on the original mesh how it was, if we were to remove the mesh from the arm or something, we would totally wipe out the arm on the mesh. So by doing it this way, we're able to target troublesome pieces and focus directly on them. So making it so if you have a problem with a particular mesh, separating them usually makes things a lot easier. So I think that's all. Nope, she had one more necklace and a skirt. So let's see, where's the other necklace? I wish I could name these pieces. Oh, and a leg thingy. So let's go to the leg thingy, select this, weight paint mode, totally red, foot, remove, move it about, nothing. Alright, so that's that. What's here? And the other necklace. So we just select that again. No routine, weight paint, select the avastar bones, select that, make it all red. Oh, chest. The chest. Yes, chest would be good, not the neck for this one. And so we're going to remove weights from the neck. Check the chest bone one more time. Check the arms. Make sure nothing like the head. Oh, nope, it's moving. The weights from that. So that should be it. Now let's put her all together. Oh, no. Forgot the skirt again. So I'm gonna, you know how I am about skirts. I'm just gonna go and import a template real quick. So into File, Import Today from my trusty template folder, which I may have put into another folder. Fudge. Hang on. Alright, so guess this is too short, so need another template. Import today. I guess the mini regular skirt relaxed, maybe? Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, yeah, we may need the. Oh. Seriously scale this up. And I'm going to turn on the avastar real quick again. So turn the avastar on and just the lower body. Don't think I need anything else. Jeez, it's getting quite difficult. I guess that's about right. About here? Yes. Alright, so automatic weight transposition, go. Skirt is right here. Add to this. So, middle rules, template, regular, weight paint, tools, and transfer weights. Okay, doke. Yeah, that's good enough for me. So, with the mesh, and this belt, and the skirt, and all her pieces, for that, oh, that mesh must still be. Why is it doing that? Guess it moved. Oh, we can just put it over. So put everything back on. Put this back on her leg. Turn out the avastar skeleton. And hope for the best. Since everything's selected, hopefully it will export. Yay! Hang on. Let's see if it exports. And it does. Let's go back over to Blender. Second Life. And import it in. Upload mesh. It's been a while. Jeez, I'm rusty. Tutorial girl. I guess it would help if I didn't have such a crazy light. There we go. There we have it. Our avatar is rigged and brought in. I think there might be a little bit of error. May have probably just textures. Anyway, I guess that pretty much does it. I normally end it on a dance, but I accidentally reset my inventory, so I don't have any dances in anymore. So there you go. That's an exercise on manual weight painting. Sorry it was so long, but that's how you do it. And good luck. And I hope that this helps you out with your project. Remember, that's it. Bye.